Oh, we're recording. All right. Listen up. It's what, 4:30 after school, as you see. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 2 a.m. Today's lesson went a little off between people not having the last week's last class's thing downloaded and so forth, and so yeah, just there were some wonky things that happen sometimes. That's life. And so I want to answer the questions that we entertained. All right, you're my A class. You're always the experiment. So what were these things? As you see here, they were not used for daily life. So Justin was pretty much on track. Those bronzes were used only for the ancestor rituals, right? So these were religious vessels, right? So when you go to museums and Chinese museums, ancient museums, those bronze things, they were used in exactly the types of rituals that we read, or that I read to you at the end of the class. These things hold food not for the living unless they're in the temple of the ancestor. All right? So they're sacred vessels. So, it's important that you get this. The whole point of this lesson was for you to see that these bronzes were ritual vessels. Yes, they were luxury items. Yes, they were only for the elite who had the power to have them made for them. But they were not just, look at me, I've got a luxurious kitchen set. They were, our luxurious kitchen set is to please our ancestors. And that's why I had you read the poem, or read the poem to you, because that is a 3,000-year-old lyric that was actually sung. So look at the imagery of all that. What was religion in China? It was ancestral, it was family-based. What were family values in China? Put your young oldest son, your boy, in the seat of honor, get him drunk, feed him nice, the best food you could. Do it all very properly, but having a good time, laughing, because he is being basically possessed by the spirits of the past ancestors, the dead ancestors. And so through the son, we are getting our ancestors happy through food, through wine, through music, through dance. And as long as we do that for them, as you read, they will return good luck to us. Long life, prosperity, yeah, and just, happiness. As for the skeletons that we saw up here, some of you were right on it in more ways than one. Now these are Shang skeletons. Fu Hao is Shang if you look at your timeline, 1250. As it says here, they were human sacrifices. The Shang was notorious, shocking in fact, for the number of servants buried with the only the rich and powerful, not the rich and powerful, the Shang elite, the royal family and such, that owned these things. So there's the info there. I am so tired right now. So they would follow the dead into the tomb. That's only interesting when you learn how the Zhou dynasty, which the Western Zhou is the peak of the first wave. It's the golden age of the first wave. Confucius loved what's coming next. The Zhou dynasty changed this practice of human sacrifice that we see all over the place in Shang tombs and burial sites. So that should be enough for you to understand, or to be able to put it together so that you can competently write a rephrase question. So that ritual at the end, reread it. I will put the correct link up. Reread it and ask yourself, I see the religious values of the Chinese. I see families getting together with very careful music and dancing and the best food they can prepare and the best wine they can prepare, and they're getting their son drunk, but it's all right, proper and according to the best etiquette so that the ancestors can be happy. This is going to go on. This is a legacy of the Shang and the Zhou, this ancestor cult, and it will continue, as you saw on the front of the thing. and marshalling HDBs to this day. So when the Christian missionaries first arrive in the 1550s, 1560s, just 400 years ago, 2,500 years later, how are they going to react to this? Are they going to see any morality in these rituals at all? Those of you who are Christian, did you see any morality in it? Because the fathers are getting their sons drunk and putting on a huge party. It's wild. It's another planet. All right, that's it. Enjoy your writing.